Capricorn. How are you guys doing? Welcome to Blue Flame Integration. My name is Lisa. I got a new phone, so I'm actually excited that I can do longer readings if need be. I've already laid out your base, and I'm going to throw a bunch of clarifiers on this. Man, your guys' readings look really good for the most part. So be prepared for a little bit longer readings, and I have my own sage that was given to me. Blessings have been falling, and I couldn't ask the universe for anything better at this point. I'm telling you. If this reading does resonate, please hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. When you hit the bell, please hit the all button so that you get all of my notifications. This reading, I'm going to let you know God's all over this. The universe is all over this. If you've been feeling like you've been struggling in a lot of areas, you've been confused about a lot of things, maybe about a new beginning, you've been asking the universe for stuff to come in, but you kind of been like maybe a little bit indecisive and maybe not knowing how to get through something, like the best way. I think you know that you need to lay some things down that weren't working. And this is good for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Also, if this does resonate, if you need a reading, everything will be down in the description box. I also do energy clearings as well if you're stuck on somebody. I got a real cool way of helping the collective with clearing any kind of negative residual energy at this point. So I've already cleared your cards. This has actually been laying out. I've had crystals on all of these cards. So let's get started with your reading, Capricorn. In your recent past, I don't even want to say recent. It's just so, I'm just so used to saying recent past. In your past, you had the Hierophant, card of Taurus. The higher spirituality, higher commitment. In this Hierophant card, this is the Rider-Waite deck. This is a spiritual teacher. The universe has been teaching you lessons and stuff, and other people are taking notice. They're watching exactly how you're moving, and they might not quite understand the method to your madness, so to speak, but I really feel that you've been listening to your intuition. Other people have been stopping to take notice, and they're looking to you for leadership and guidance. And I think you feel this, and it's been a burden. If you've been carrying a burden for far too long in your past position, that needs dropped. In your right now position, you're making long-term plans. You're looking out into the horizon, but there's only one wand in your hand. The other three are wands that it goes from the 2 to the 3. So you made a concise decision on which way to move. And like Moses would take his staff or a walking stick, that's exactly what you're doing, and you're leaving the past in the past. You're making long-term plans for 3 months, 3 years. It could be 3 different things you had to choose from, and you're making your choice. And you're going to speak it out. This is a Page of Wands. You're eventually going to speak it out and begin to move forward. That's what you want. You very well could have a fire sign child as well. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Possibly Aries, because Aries is here again. But when I pull clarifiers, we'll get a whole different story. In your future incoming position, Guess what comes in? The universe is handing you a pentacle. The universe is coming in and saying, look, I have something completely new for you. Very well could entail money or a job or something that's going to maybe cause a little bit of confusion. You've made your choice to move forward, and the universe is like, here. Like I said, it could be a job you're moving into. And you're like, okay, is this really God? Is this really the universe? Or is this just another way to get me caught in my head? Or you very well could be confused about this decision after you make it. That's the energy coming in. Like you're not quite sure how you plan on moving. This is the way you're moving into the future. Sort of almost like your innate of how you always move. Here comes the King of Cups. Emotionally stable. You're not letting your feathers get ruffled over anything because you know the universe has you. Right here is the Wheel of Fortune. Also the card of Jupiter. Guess what? Jupiter is going into Capricorn. Jupiter is the planet of luck, the planet of expansion, planet of putting you on the right path. You're going to be stable in that. This is what you're putting out. Your obstacle. Okay? This is where things get a little bit hairy. Capricorns, when you guys make up your mind, unless something comes in that kind of shakes you a little bit, you're not usually indecisive. It's going back and forth. So you have the Two of Pentacles here. You very well could be dealing with two people. You very well could be dealing with two different options as far as a possible two different job options. Do I want to stay or do I go? Do. Which one do I choose? And then here comes the Fool. This is taking that leap of faith. Capricorn, sometimes you guys do act more like a fixed sign because you're so grounded in your earth energy, which is good. The Fool. This is your obstacle, is to take that leap and not be indecisive about it. Not juggle. If you have two different people that you're talking to, take a leap of faith and move in that direction of what will give you the long-term stability that you're looking for. This is good. It gets even better. Your advice from the universe, your advice from spirit. It doesn't get any clearer than this. There's a clear cycle ending with a possible Leo, Scorpio. We are in Scorpio season. Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, and/or Aquarius. This is also the card of new beginnings and/or new ending or endings of a cycle. Old timelines. Allow them to close. I don't think you're going to have much of a choice. Here comes Judgment. Some people call this a reconciliation card. Actually, I really think that you're going to be reconciled to your true nature of who you really are and your true self. That's getting revealed. People see it. I think that you know that you have, you're built for something bigger than what you even realize. You're built for something, and it's burdensome. Like, you're a leader, not a follower. You lead things, and you're highly spiritual. And you have angels that are going to guide you. This is your advice. Trust your intuition, man. Your outcome. You have the Three of Pentacles. This is new contracts. When you close these old cycles, a new contract's coming in. That's what this very well could be. With the energy coming in, you're like, okay, this energy feels completely different. And I know you guys feel energy too. You guys can tell if something's toxic. You guys know it. Like I said, trust your intuition. Here's a card of Virgo. The universe is going to show you the way of what these contracts look like. You very well could be getting downloads on who you need to collaborate with and who you should not. Like I said, the universe is coming in to show you real quick. This is their energy. Here comes the Knight of Swords. You're going to get truth and clarity. And I really feel like it's the universe doing this for you. The bottom of the deck, okay, this is over this whole thing. Things are moving quickly, and you have a lot of options. Here's a confusion card, the Seven of Cups. You're like, all right, do I choose love? Do I choose emotions? Do I choose money? Do I choose a person? What do I do? What do I do? Wow. Comes the Queen of Cups right into that. Here comes the card of Cancer. This is being emotionally stable and being available. Now there's a divine couple here with the King of Cups, with the Queen of Cups, and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this is Cancer energy. This is also cardinal energy, just like you. And you could have Cancer in your chart, too. And then here comes the Queen of Wands. Ba-boom. Fiery, passionate. She's the most psychic. I don't give a rip. The card of Aries as well. She has the most resources when it comes to intuitive ability and gifts. Yep, Pisces does too. A lot of the water signs do, because they're ruled by emotion. Fire signs are ruled by spirit. They're the spiritual element. Very psychic people. Whether you guys realize it or not, yeah. And then this is cardinal fire energy. He's done a lot of work and closed a lot of cycles themselves. And they're very diplomatic. They know. Trust your gut. Use your intuition. All right, I'm going to use the After Tarot. Sorry about that beeping outside. That happens sometimes when they let out of church over there. I'm going to pull some Kipper cards. The kids think it's cute to set off their parents' car alarms. As you hear, they're outside laughing. Mature man. Somebody very well could have been stealing from you and you know it. Whether it's your time, your energy. Yeah. Let me make sure that these are all in the upright and that I can actually... A lot of times when I hear outside noises, take that as a synchronicity as well. There's two that came out here. That's happened a lot too. A lot of times I'll actually even hear sirens going off. Car alarm. That thief card showed up. Be careful. Make sure that you're locking your vehicles up. Capricorn. If there's a thief in your midst. All right, why is the Hierophant with the 10 of Wands here? I hope that parent soon gets to that car. They just let out of church over there, and the kids do this every week. It's like, little do those kids know when they do that. Ooh, see, they're letting out of church. Here's a High Honor card that just fell out. God, stop that freaking car alarm, please. High Honor, this is a God card. This is God being on top of all of this. Guess what? This Hierophant, with the um, 10 of burdens is what I usually call it. God's over top of this whole thing. This was divine. You guys have been getting downloads. You guys know who you are. Unapologetically know who you are. I love this card. This means God's on top of your whole reading. This means everything that has happened in your past was to get you to this point, whether it was breaking down or breaking you or whatever. And now you got to the point where you wonder what? You had to drop something. You had to drop some things. And you had to become like a little child to enter. And whatever you want, there's a 3 here and a 3 here. Whatever you want, I think all you got to do is ask. All you got to do is speak it out your mouth. And you'll be blessed. And I think if you needed a new job or you are looking at a new person, jumping on a new timeline, you have the Wheel of Fortune here too. As you know that you're moving in the right direction. Look at that. All you got to do is speak it out, folks. When that High Honor card comes out, God's on, you want to know what, collective? That High Honor card has been coming out for a lot of people. But knowing that this was in your recent past, God does not want you to be confused. Not in the least bit. God's waiting for you to ask and give you the directions. And it could be something that flies sort of like, but why would I want to do that? He's giving you a gift. That very well could put you in a weird headspace. All right. 3 of Wands with the Page of Wands. Somebody could be coming in to give you a message. Could be angelic too. Ooh. In your right now position, bad health. Some of you very well could be struggling. You might need to go see a doctor. Or somebody you know very well could have been sick or be sick. Be watching out for this. With bad health and stuff. You might have to take care of somebody. Or somebody might have to take care of you. Get a checkup. Make sure your health is in. Make sure that you're healthy. Go get a physical, Capricorn, for real. All right. Here comes the universe coming in. Whatever you're asking for, the Ace of Pentacles, I believe that God, you can manifest with your mouth. When it manifests, you're like, oh no, really? Yeah, really. Ace of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords. Why is that here, Spirit, for my Capricorns from now to the end of November? Throw a Kipper card down here. Concern. Shocker, Capricorn. Oh, this is coming in. You might be getting news of something. Something might be really concerned with the 8 of Swords. That does not surprise me. You're concerned about something. It very well could be an offer coming in. Am I making the right choice? Am I doing the right thing? God's over top of all this from the past. You need to have faith and trust. And if you get too caught in your head, you very well could ruin your blessing. So you know. You don't want to stay in that headspace. And if you were in this headspace in the past, I think that concerns you if you're moving in with a new offer. You don't want to get in that headspace again. Why is the King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune? I think you're getting out of that. This is how you're moving. as emotionally stable and available. And this king has 2 cups in his hand. This is soulmate energy as well. Wheel of Fortune. This is the right timeline. Why is the King of Cups scorpionic energy with the Wheel of Fortune here, universe? Spirit, give me a Kipper card on that, please. Why is the King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune here? Lay your burdens on the universe to manifest. Manifestation comes from speaking it out your mouth. Do not worry. Oh, yes. Okay. I'll take them in order. Distant horizon. Somebody very well could be moving or have moved away. If this is a timeline that needed to close, the anchor is being, the anchor has been removed from the ship. And you feel it. Somebody very well could be moving away, or you could be moving away. Free to fly. As you see, there's some type of bird. I had a dove that looked like that was outside of my house already. You very well could be going on a trip too. And or you're dropping the anchor to somebody messing with you. Okay. Your obstacle. Sudden wealth. You got a lot of stuff going on right now. A new beginning. You have the 2 Pentacles with the Fool card and sudden wealth. As you see, this person, or whatever this is, I don't know if some of you like to gamble, but I don't really see that as the issue. Maybe you're just trying to make sure your resources are balanced. Sudden wealth is like maybe even a gift from the universe, and this is your money might be an obstacle. Very well could be getting an inheritance too. If something happens up here. The World card with Judgment and then a coffin. Yeah, you need to lay something to rest. And I believe it's that old cycle and that old way you used to think. Angelic guidance is coming in. I also look at this as a card for Scorpio because of death, the coffin, you know. This is put to death. Old cycles. Old timelines. It's time. If you thought you wanted to reconcile with somebody from the past, because this also is a card of reconciliation, universe is saying, trust me, please. This is your advice, is to trust the universe to close that out. All right, why is the 3 of Pentacles with the Hermit and the Knight of Swords coming in here? I believe that's some major truth coming in that you're going to see about somebody that you are committed to. Yeah, you're getting a message. Here's a message card. Very well could be delivering papers, handing out papers, giving somebody their walking papers, and or God's coming in to give you a specific message about a contract. Take this as a blessing. What's at the bottom of the deck? Yeah, despair. Somebody's going to be sad about it too. I hope it's not you. Like you very well could be despairing about making the wrong decision. Know that God had you in the past. God's going to have you in the future. The angels are over this. All right. Let's throw. I feel so much better that I have more storage on this phone that I can actually take my time with these readings again. Yeah. Somebody wasn't financially stable and somebody has their guard down. The Astro Tarot. Something about a soulmate union. Are you friend or foe? That's what you're thinking. Very well could be what you're concerned about. Reuniting, and it feels so good. You don't want to get stuck. Looks to me like you have a friend now, a confidant. And I believe it's God. Listen to your gut. God's blessing you. Take that and run with it. All right, why is the high priestess, or the high priest, the Hierophant, should I say, God, and the 10 of burdens here? God wants you to lay those burdens down. Just go with the flow. Like I said. Wow, because this is at the bottom of the other deck. You're supposed to make your decision. God wants you to choose yourself. Choose your spiritual path. Make a decision of what you want. Speak it out. Get a checkup. Why is bad health with the long-term plans and commitment, or the 3 of Wands with the Page of Wands with bad health? What is this? Why is that here, universe? 2 of Cups in reverse. You could be leaving a situation, a soulmate situation. It could be very taxing on your body, very stressful. You also might be finding out that maybe a soulmate was sick. So you're making plans there. And that kind of concerns you. And or this is you. Like, just the stress is getting to you. Okay. This concern with the Ace of Pentacles and the 8 of Swords, you had the Ace of Wands in reverse flipped over. I think sometimes, Capricorn, you could be your own worst enemy because you overthink things. And very meticulous. This is also the universe coming to hand you a gift that I think you might deny. Somebody very well could be coming back to offer you something, and you don't want it. You just don't want it. All right. The King of Cups with the Wheel of Fortune, distant horizon, you have the 2 of Swords. You very well could have 2 people sparring over you, Capricorn, and you're caught in your head about it. It very well could have to do with your living situation, making sure you're making the right moves. Could be dealing with 2 people too. Universe don't want that. Universe don't want you caught up in your head. Nor does the universe want people fighting either. All right. The sudden wealth with the Fool and the 2 of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Libra energy. Somebody coming in to cut out the bullshit. She's the iciest queen in the deck. Also cardinal energy. You very well might be having to juggle finances just to get a new start. And this person's putting a blockade there. Could be a money payout. All right. Now, with the Coffin, with the World card and Judgment, you have the Page of Pentacles. That offer up here coming in. You realize at one point you were offering to a gnome, somebody who did not deserve your time or energy, putting to death that situation. This is in reverse. You're no longer offering. This is the universe is telling you for your advice. Don't offer people who aren't equally at your stature anything. Put to death being so generous to people who aren't generous with you. All right. The outcome. This is the advice. Allow the universe to close the cycles. Put to death any situations. Trust your intuition. And don't give more of yourself than what you're giving to yours. Don't give more to other people than what you're giving to yourself. All right. Here's the message. And there's 3 that came out here. And bottom of the deck, yeah, someone's getting left out in the cold. Despair. 7 of Cups. Someone's going to get pissed off. and upset when they find out they've been the ones that were left out in the cold. However, this very well could be court document. I don't see anything really that has to do with court, but this very well could be documents. You could be getting a check in the mail. Something about a contract. And then the Ten of Wands is here again at the as the outcome with this Three of Pentacles. It's supposed to drop that burden. This is the guy. He's finally dropped and only holding on to the Ace of Wands. He's choosing that ace. With the Hermit. And he's freeing himself. Here's the Three of Wands again, another recurring card. He's sending that message out to the universe. And the universe is reciprocating and sending it right back to you of what to do. Put the message and said, you want to know what? I'm dropping those other wands. I'm choosing the Ace of Wands. And I'm moving forward. I'm trusting you, God. It's exactly what I'm doing. Going in. You know what to do. That's that message being sent out. By that bird. Toodles. And then the Knight of Swords. You're moving on. That's the message. Moving on to calmer waters. Moving on to your new timeline. Somebody might not like it too good either. Because they're going to feel left out in the cold. And sad. And then they're probably going to feel very confused too as to how and why did this happen? Well, it's because the cycle's closed with that person. They didn't bring you happiness or joy or nothing. They were a burden. And you're dropping it. You're choosing to move forward in a new, and this very well could be you cutting out the bullshit with people. Just done. You're going to choose yourself. And that's exactly what you need to do. Whether it's love, whether it's money, whether it's a place to live, whether it's a job, or even the people you surround yourself with. Could have just been nothing but burdensome. Maybe even, like I said, it could have been taxing on your health too. God wants you to trust him. You did in the past. You made the choice to trust in the past. Do it again. God's got you. Either way, I love you. Thank you so much for being a part of my channel. If this reading resonates, please hit the like, share, and subscribe button. Capricorn, this reading is good till the end of November. I will be putting out weeklies. I did put out a weekly from October 31st through the 6th, so you can check that out too. It was a live that I did. I will be doing them weekly. If you'd like to donate to my channel, everything will be down in the description box. If you need an energy clearing, if you need a reading, everything will be down in the description box. Email me at beautifulmind4275@gmail.com. As well as I do make my own jewelry as well for psychic ability, for protection, and for healing. So, if you're dealing with somebody or you have bad health, I suggest maybe you get some of my healing stones. I also have chakra alignment bracelets, all of that good stuff. I love you guys. You guys stay blessed. I will see you later. Bye, Capricorn.